Hey guys, welcome back to Lemon with Racer Historian. Today we talk about the Ontario 100 Dealers Indy Toronto. But before we talk about that, finally Chevrolet gets his first win this season. Pato Ward gets the dub at the first race of Iowa. Alex Blow wins the second race of Iowa. And Miles Rowe wins the Indy Next race at Iowa. There's no Indy Next racing this week. Practice 1, Kyle Kirkwood topped the charts. Scott McLaughlin in second. Alex Palou in third. Marcus Armstrong in fourth. Will Power in fifth. Callum Ilott in sixth. Pato Ward in seventh. David Malukas in eighth. Christian Lundgaard in ninth. Colton Herta in 10th, Felix Rosenquist in 11th, Christian Rasmussen in 12th, Scott Dixon in 13th, Rinus VeeKay in 14th, Justin Newgarden in 15th, Graham Rahal in 16th, Alexander Rossi in 17th, Louis Foster in 18th, Robert Schwartzman in 19th, Santino Ferrucci in 20th, Erickson in 21st, Nolan Siegel in 22nd, Kiffin Simpson in 23rd, Jacob Abel in 24th, Devlin DeFrancesco in 25th, Stingray Robb in 26th, and Connor Daly in 27th. Practice 2, Colton Herta topped the charts. Kyle Kirkwood in second, Justin Newgarden in third, Scott McLaughlin in fourth, Pato Ward in fifth, Scott Dixon in sixth, Alex Palou in seventh, Will Power in eighth, David Malukas in ninth, Felix Rosenquist in 10th, Rinus VeeKay in 11th, Christian Lundgaard in 12th, Marcus Armstrong in 13th, Graham Rahal in 14th, Marcus Erickson in 15th, Callum Ilott in 16th, Kiffin Simpson in 17th, Louis Foster in 18th, Alexander Rossi in 19th, Nolan Siegel in 20th, Christian Rasmussen in 21st, Santino Ferrucci in 22nd, Robert Schwartzman in 23rd, Connor Daly in 24th, Jacob Abel in 25th, Stingray Robb in 26th, and Devlin DeFrancesco in 26th. On the pole today, Colton Herta, Alex Palou in 2nd, Marcus Armstrong in 3rd, Will Power in 4th, Graham Rahal in 5th, Kyle Kirkwood in 6th, Louis Foster in 7th, Marcus Erickson in 8th, Rinus VeeKay in 9th, Pato Ward in 10th, Scott Dixon in 11th, Callum Ilott in 12th, Nolan Siegel in 13th, Kiffin Simpson in 14th, Scott McLaughlin in 15th, David Malukas in 16th, Felix Rosenquist in 17th, Justin Newgarden in 18th, Christian Lundgaard in 19th, Robert Schwartzman in 20th, Connor Daly in 21st, Christian Rasmussen in 22nd, Santino Ferrucci in 23rd, Alexander Rossi in 24th, Stingray Robb in 25th, Devlin DeFrancesco in 26th, and Jacob Abel in 20th. Here are the odds, the top 10 for Toronto: Alex Palou, Colton Herta, Kyle Kirkwood, Scott McLaughlin, Joseph Newgarden, Christian Lundgaard, Scott Dixon, Pato Ward, Will Power, and Marcus Erickson. The top 3 of Palou, Herta, and Kirkwood are the best picks to win, and those are my only picks to think that can win this race tomorrow. Moving on to some IndyCar news. Andretti Global investigating some tire failures at Iowa. Andretti was struggling a lot that weekend at Iowa. Linus Lundqvist was on standby for Nolan Siegel at Toronto since Nolan Siegel had his bad wreck in the first race at Iowa and was not cleared to race the second race, but he will race at Toronto. Ingles Hollinger Racing's hauler caught fire, and luckily everyone involved was okay. Ed Carpenter Racing is planning to make a new race shop down in Westfield, Indiana. There's some good and bad for Iowa TV audience. The first race was at 576,000 viewers, was up 696% over last year's race, which moved to CNBC when it was on NBC. Due to the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. The second race had 719,000 viewers, but was down 17.1% due to last year's 867,000 on NBC. This year, Fox has done an amazing job with the TV audience and has been gaining more. IndyCar is still trying to figure out if they're going to go to Iowa next year. There's been a lot of talk that they won't do it, but if they do, it will most likely be only one race instead of 2. If you didn't know, Scott Dixon got hit with a 6th-place grid penalty at Toronto for an unimproved engine. He will go from 11th to 17th. That's all the IndyCar news we have for you guys. No Indy Next news. Tune in on Fox tomorrow for the Ontario 100 Dealers Indy Toronto at 12. Warm-up will be on FS1 at 8:30 in the morning. Next episode will be episode 12 for the Jaffa House Grand Prix of Monterey and the Indy Next Grand Prix Monterey doubleheader. It will be on July 26th. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.